Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Assistant Professor Mr. Keshav Sham Pakhre, Department of Chemistry, Anandibai Ravrane, Art Commerce Science College, Vaibhavadi. Today we will discuss about unit number 1st, chapter number 1st, lecture number 3, molecular symmetry. In previous video, we have completed the symmetry elements and symmetry operations out of 2 out of 5, but the remaining 3 we will cover in this video. The next is plane of symmetry, which is represented by symbol sigma. Second is improper axis of and improper rotation, that is represented by symbol Sn, and last one is identity. So let us start with plane of symmetry. So the plane of symmetry, which has the symbol sigma, if in a molecule there exists a plane which bisects the molecule into two halves which are mirror images of each other, the molecule is said to possess plane of symmetry or mirror plane. So symmetry element is represented by symbol sigma and the plane of symmetry is of three types. This definition we will see with the help of example, but before that there are three types, and those are: first is vertical plane, second is horizontal plane, and third is diagonal plane. So the example of vertical plane is shown below. This is vertical plane which is represented by symbol sigma v. A reflection which contains the principal axis is called vertical plane. Example: water molecule has two vertical planes. So this is the example of water molecule. One of the hydrogen of H2 is coded as Ha and another is Hb. So this is the molecule of H2O, HOH. So this is the first configuration of water molecule. So if we take if we place a mirror in between the H2O molecule, see like this, we will get the reflection of the molecule as configuration second. Ha will replace by Hb and Hb will replace by Ha. So we can say that it possesses a plane of symmetry, that is the vertical plane. So in this way there are two vertical planes which are shown in the next slide. Now see here, there are two vertical planes in water molecule. First vertical plane is shown by the blue frame and the second vertical plane is shown by red frame. The C2 axis is passing through the oxygen atom which is on Z axis. So sigma V dash is the first vertical plane and sigma V dash is the second vertical plane. Sigma V dash, this is the first vertical plane which is passing through the oxygen atom, and the two hydrogen atoms are bisected into two equal halves and they will form their mirror images to each other. So we can say that the H2O molecule possesses sigma V dash vertical plane. Another is sigma V double dash. This plane is passing through HOH. So three atoms of H2O molecule bisect into two equal halves and the plane is passing through the three atoms, that is sigma V double dash, and these three atoms reflects in a mirror in a equivalent manner or in a same manner. Therefore we can say that this molecule possesses sigma V double dash vertical plane. So in this way the molecule of H2O possesses two vertical planes. Similarly, three vertical planes are also present in BF3 molecule. Here sigma V dash, sigma V double dash and sigma V triple dash vertical planes are shown in BF3 molecule. In BF3 molecule, C3 is the principal axis. BF3 molecule is lie on a same plane. That means 3 fluorine atom and 1 boron atom lie on a plane. Therefore, three vertical planes bisects the molecule in two equal halves. Therefore, 3 vertical planes are present in BF3 molecule. Similarly, 3 vertical planes are also present in NH3 molecule, which are shown in a diagram. So here sigma V, sigma dash V and sigma V double dash. These are 3 vertical planes are present in NH3 molecule. And the main or principal axis is C3. Therefore, 3 vertical planes are also present in NH3 molecule. On the other hand, there are infinite number of sigma V planes in linear molecules such as HCN, HCl, etc. So this is the example of HCl. Here sigma V dash, such like that infinite number of vertical planes are present in HCl molecule. So this is the C infinity axis. There is no limitation of any angle or any uh, limitation. Therefore, infinite number of planes are passing through the linear HCl molecule. Whereas in H2 or C2H2 molecule, that is ethene molecule, contains sigma H planes and infinite number of sigma V planes. Now see here, this is the example of H2 molecule, which possesses one sigma H, that is horizontal plane, and n number of or infinite number of vertical planes. Two are represented, shown here, sigma V and sigma V dash. So these are the infinite in number and the axis is C infinity axis. Horizontal plane is passing through the H2 molecule because it bisects the molecule into two equal halves. So they becomes the mirror images of each other. First hydrogen, which reflects the mirror image into second side of the H2 molecule, and vice versa. Therefore, the H2 molecules or C2H2 molecule contains a sigma H plane, that is one sigma H plane, that is horizontal plane, and the infinite number of sigma V planes, that is vertical planes, infinite number of vertical planes. Second type is horizontal plane of symmetry, that is sigma H. So horizontal plane of symmetry is represented by sigma H. When the plane is perpendicular to the principal axis is called horizontal plane of symmetry. Example, boron trichloride. So this is the boron trichloride structure. This is also showing 3 fluorine atom and 1 boron atom lie on a same plane. C3 axis is passing through the boron atom. Therefore, it possesses 3 vertical planes which are shown with top view on the second image. See, this is the sigma dash V first plane, sigma double dash V second plane, and sigma triple dash V, that is third plane. So these 3 planes are passing through the boron trichloride molecule. It is a flat planar molecule. It has 3 vertical plane of symmetry such as sigma dash V, sigma double dash V, sigma triple dash V, and C3 axis is perpendicular to the plane of symmetry labeled as sigma H. So in this diagram, the frame which is shown by the black color is the sigma H. So this is the sigma H frame which bisects the molecule horizontally into two equal halves. Therefore, all the 4 atoms of the BCl3 atom shown their reflection on the other side with 4 atoms of boron trichloride. Therefore, 1 sigma H, that is horizontal plane of symmetry 1, is present in BCl3 molecule, and that of 3 vertical planes are present in BCl3 molecule. In a similar way, in BF3 molecule, there are 3 vertical planes are also present, and that of 1 horizontal plane is also present. So this is the examples of horizontal plane of symmetry. Next is dihedral plane of symmetry. Dihedral plane of symmetry is represented by symbol sigma d. A plane which bisects the angle formed between two similar consecutive C2 axes of symmetry is called dihedral plane. It is denoted as sigma d. D represents dihedral plane. So it is also called a vertical plane which bisects two perpendicular C2 axes. Example alene, methane, ethane, etc. So here is the example of alene in which this is the, if suppose this is the x-axis in 3D picture, we can show in this manner. This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, and the principal axis is z-axis, which is passing through the 3 carbon atoms of alene. So in alene, 2 hydrogens are lie on a same plane, and but the other 2 hydrogens are lie on a in front of the plane, and one of the hydrogen lie backside of the plane. Therefore we can explain this dihedral plane of symmetry is present in alene molecule such that a plane which bisects the angle formed between two similar consecutive C2 axes of symmetry is called dihedral plane. That means this is the two consecutive C2 axis, first C2 axis of y and second C2 axis of x. The dihedral plane is passing through in between these two C2 axes in this way. So likewise there are two dihedral planes, one is passing through in this way and second is passing through in this way. So we can also check these dihedral planes in 3D diagram. Now here this is the molecule of alene. So this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, and z-axis is passing through the 3 carbon atoms. So two dihedral planes, that is one plane is shown. See, this is the circular plane shown here, which is passing through in between the two consecutive C2 axes, and another, this one, this plane is passing through these two C2 axes. So in this way two dihedral planes are present in alene molecule. So this is all about this plane of symmetry. The second is improper rotational axis, that is SN. If a molecule is rotated around an axis and the resulting orientation is reflected in a plane perpendicular to the axis to attain an equivalent orientation, the molecule is said to possess improper rotational axis. So in this improper rotational axis there are two operations: rotated around an axis. These two operations are also shown here: rotation of the molecule about an axis, and second is reflection in a plane perpendicular to the axis, that is reflection through a mirror plane perpendicular to the rotation axis. So after these two operations we will get the improper rotational axis, that is SN. The axis around which the rotation is performed is designated as SN and is called a rotation reflection axis, and operation is referred as improper rotation. So here example of trans dichloroethylene. So trans dichloroethylene, if we rotate this molecule by 180 degree through this axis, C2 axis, through this Z axis, then we will get this configuration or second orientation. This chlorine atom will replace this hydrogen atom, and this hydrogen atom will replace by chlorine atom. So we will get this second configuration. By taking its mirror image we will get this third configuration, and which is exactly similar to the first configuration. So we can say that the molecule possesses improper axis of rotation. So here the same explanation is given. Molecule is rotated around an x-axis and resulting orientation second is reflected in YZ plane. Then final orientation third is equivalent to the original one. Hence x-axis is a rotation reflection axis. Rotation is done by 180 degree. So here n is equal to 360 degree, that is full rotation divided by 180 degree, n is equal to 2. Hence x-axis is S2 axis. If a molecule is planar and the z-axis is perpendicular to the plane, the x-axis is chosen such that it passes through maximum number of atoms. The molecule of trans-dichloroethylene as shown in figure below. So here is the example of dichloroethylene. This is the dichloroethylene molecule. So here two carbon atoms are passing through x-axis. So this is the principal axis, C2 axis, and on 180 degree rotation around the axis followed by reflection in YZ plane, which is perpendicular to the x-axis. Place the hydrogen atom on top of the upper left one in original configuration. The other atoms are similarly transposed. So here after 180 degree rotation we will get this molecule, and after taking its mirror image we will get the third configuration, which is exactly similar to the first configuration. We should also note that the S2 operation accomplishes exactly the same end result as the inversion operation in the molecule of trans-dichloroethylene. Therefore, we may write mathematically S2 is equal to identity. So this is the S2 improper axis of rotation, which exactly equivalent to the identity operation, that is E. That means the configuration first and configuration third is exactly identical with each other. Therefore we can say that S2 is equal to I. The last symmetry element and symmetry operation is identity E. The symmetry element identity is obtained by an operation called identity operation. Identity operation result in the production of orientation which is identical to the original orientation. So the identity operation corresponds to doing nothing to a molecule so as to leave it unchanged. It is related to the element axis of symmetry C, as E is equal to C1 or infinity. Example is any chiral molecule possesses C1 chiral axis. If we rotate this molecule by 0 degree or 360 degree, we will get the same configuration. See, like this, these two are exactly identical after 0 degree rotation or after 360 degree rotation. In another way we can also say that the identity operation corresponds to doing nothing to a molecule operation. So 0 degree rotation, that means doing nothing operation. So identity E is the identical molecule. So several operations are produced identical configuration to the original. They must be the element. Example, C2 is equal to E or Sn is equal to E, which we have already seen in previous video. So these three important symmetry elements we have covered in this video. Thank you.